Let's take a look at what comes with the swap saw. We've got the box right here. The swap saw has two end plates. These are normally held in with shrink wrap or stretch film. We've got a bushing here for the counterbalance hole to go through. This goes at the upper end. Then we have the two rails, and inside we have T-track, which is an option. If you ordered T-track, you can expect it inside the rails, along with a polyethylene bearing. Then we have the saw carriage. We'll take a closer look at this stuff in a minute. We have the instructions, the portability kit, which comes standard with every swap saw, the kit with all the fasteners to put the rails and the end plates together, instructions, and the pivot plate. There we are. We set that there. Over here we have the router carriage, which is another option. And another kit, this is the fence assembly kit, the pulley assembly for the counterbalance, and the rope for the counterbalance. Okay, this is the full kit. It includes the T-track, which is optional, and the router carriage, which is optional. But we have the rails, which comes with every kit. We have the saw carriage, the portability kit, which is standard with all kits. The frame assembly kit just has the fasteners to connect the end plates to the rails. The pivot plate, full set of instructions. All the parts you need to build the fence except for the wood. The counterbalance, rope, and the router carriage, which is optional as well. This is the saw carriage. We leave the paper on to protect it in transit. We have foam to protect it from the rails because the rails are on top of it as we travel when it's shipped. We have the portability kit, which is standard. The fasteners for assembling the end plates to the rails, the pivot plate, the instructions. Okay, like I said, we have the instructions, the end plates. This is the upper end plate. It goes at the top. This is the bushing that the rope goes through for the counterweight. This is the fence kit. It has all the fasteners and knobs and everything you need to build the fence. It doesn't have the wood screws used to hold the polyethylene to the fence, and it doesn't have the wood, obviously. This is the pulley assembly. It sits on top of the end plate, and the rope for the counterbalance. And finally, we have the router carriage. Again, we leave the paper on to protect it in transit, and have the foam there. And that's what comes with the kit.